Let's go. Oh, crap. I'm missing qualifying. I'm missing qualifying. They'll be out in a minute. Get the old Farmer Giles. There's an old saying at Coventry United, keep your friends close, your enemies closer, and your old enemies even closer than that. I've been waiting for this one for weeks, ever since the fixtures were announced. This is the match I've been waiting for. So today, Coventry United in their traditional chain strip, of course their usual home strip, all red and white. And by the way, I've got to say a massive thank you to Mr. Simon Reynolds, who is stepping in for Roy Eden, who sadly couldn't get away from his motorcycle shopping time. So if you are listening, Roy, of course you are. You're always listening to CUTV. Big shout out to you. Hope to see you at the Butts Park Arena again very soon. But thank you to Mr. Daisy the Cow himself, Mr. Simon Reynolds. So if anything goes wrong over the PA system, you know who to blame. Hate mail in abundance, I can guarantee you that. Hey, no commentators on there. At least if I mess up, it's only going to be me who messes up, not anyone else. Just got to worry about myself. These two teams at the Butts Park Arena. But the last two fixtures between United and Sporting are everything to go by. We are in for a classic. It's Coventry United, it's Bromsgrove Sporting, it's the Midland League Premier Division, and you guessed it, it's live on CUTV. And the starting lineups are as follows. For Coventry United, Rich Morris. Number 2, Brad Jones. Number 3, Ben Valance. Number 4, Gift Musa. Number 5, Kyle Ben Roberts. Number 3, Josh Quain. Yourself. They will be Coventry United kicking things off in the centre circle. So a couple of changes from a disappointing 1-0 defeat at AFC Wolverhampton on Tuesday night. Aaron Opoku is dropped, he is on the bench. James Bayon out of the team after 2 questionable displays. The return of Rich Morris between the 6 for the Red and Greens. Brad Jones keeps his place despite the return of Jeff Woodward at right back. Lewis Rankin also returns to the starting lineup after being rested on Tuesday. Going for the 12 noon kickoff. And we certainly have one of the biggest attendances at the Butts Park Arena this season. Of course, Bromsgrove are very well supported. In fact, the last time these two sides met was at the Victoria Ground around 18 months ago. It was just after we started here on CUTV. It was one of our first away games, actually. And there was an attendance of just under 900 people, which back then was a Midland League Division 1 record. Since then, Bromsgrove have smashed that. They got to 2,000 last season. But a bit of history made last season for Coventry United as Rich Morris is able to get onto that loose ball, nodded into the area by Wade Malley. So Rich Morris takes the goal kick, his first match back after a little break, towards Dave Molly, beaten in the air by Craig Jones. Up line from Morris, looking for Malley, easily picked up by O'Grady, who tried to find a team but only found Liam Spink. Ball towards the penalty area, Rob Prinzel plays it back to Morris, under pressure from Wade Malley, and fired away by the United number 1. Reed brings it down in the centre circle. Lewis Rankin, who earned the Player of the Month and Goal of the Month titles this morning. It technically was this morning because it was at 11:45 they received the awards. Jones, up line, Rankin. Craig Jones puts it through. Molly. Can he get into the penalty area? He tries one. Oh, it just flashes wide. Well, wouldn't have that in an amazing way to start his Coventry United career. His first shot on goal. It wasn't a million miles away. Dave Molly with a decent shot at goal flashed across the net. Could we expect some special things from this lad? The former England under-17 and former Liverpool and Wolves striker, making his Coventry United debut today. Prince will pick it up for Coventry United. Only as far as Liam Spink, taken out by Glasgow. No foul, says the referee. Glasgow strides forward, Rankin out wide in support. Here is Rankin, covered up by Quainer, and the cross charge down by the number 3, and a throw-in is the result to the red and greens. One of our ball boys on the far side of the pitch goes to fetch the ball. Jones. Now Craig Reed forced down line. Jones again. Jones has crossed. Molly's in there. It's gone over the head of Molly. And Brendan Bunn will shepherd that one out and play the goalkeeper coming over to the touchline to ensure that the ball went over the line. Well, you don't see that every day, but it worked. Bromsgrove with blue shorts and socks and green shirts today. Throw taken up line by Roberts. But poor control by Liam Spink resulted in the Coventry United throw just in front of the Roosler's dugout. 1-2 between Valence and O'Grady. Back to O'Grady, back to Valence. That's what give and go football here. A challenge well made by Roberts. But Malley dispossessed by Barnett in the centre circle. Brad Jones, a little bit too far for Lewicki, perhaps it is, and Quainer will pick it up. Ball down line, looking for Wade Malley down the left-hand side. Jones should play that one back to Morris. No, he doesn't. He tries to boot it up line. And he does so, and it remains in. Lewis Rankin misses with the header. Forced to Quainer. Rankin makes the challenge and wins it back for Coventry United. Down line, Brad Jones. Now Barnett. Jones again. As United keep the ball in the back line for now. Jones tries to lob it forward to Dave Molly. Good control by Molly. Can he turn and shoot? He's on the edge of the area. Dave Molly, good challenge made, and Molly taken out by Robbie Byrne. Free kick Coventry United. Well, Molly already is making a sizable impact for Coventry United. A good shot on goal a couple of minutes ago. Now a foul on the edge of the Bromsgrove penalty area. And is this an opportunity for United to open the scoring? You bet it is. Reed, O'Grady and Rankin all stepping over it, but there's no better set piece taker than Josh O'Grady. We've seen him score spectacular free kicks in the past. We've seen him score from corners before. And it is going to be, I'm pretty sure it's Josh O'Grady. Rankin's there as well. Reed making a nuisance to himself in the area. But it looks like it is going to be Josh O'Grady. And it is. Rankin walks away. It's O'Grady! It's over the crossbar! Josh O'Grady reminding Bromsgrove just who he is. Remember, O'Grady scored more than 30 goals in Division 1 when United and Bromsgrove battled for the title, and he was the difference in that title fight. He very nearly was the difference in this match so far. At about 5 minutes, it remains 0-0. Here's Brad Jones for Coventry United, the goal kick by Brendan Bunn. Up line looking for Craig Reed, drifts out of play, and a throw in to Bromsgrove is the result. Josh Quainer will take it. There's not that many changes to this Bromsgrove Sporting side that we saw take on United back at the Victoria ground in March of last year. Sorry, actually it was 2015, I think it might have been actually. That was, it was 2016, sorry. Challenge made by Gift Musa. And the pass charged down by Josh O'Grady in the halfway line. Aaron Roberts tried to punt it forward. And Roberts will take the throw. Plenty of options up line. Plays it short to Bunn. Played up line. Into the penalty area, and Rich Myers comes for it. His legs may have been out of the air when he caught the ball, but his hands weren't. And all is well for now. Morris distributes it upfield. Barnett, now Jones. Brad Jones. Reed, overlap by Jones. Jones again. Rankin in support. Lewis Rankin. Rankin towards the far post where O'Grady's waiting. O'Grady back into danger for Molly! Straight into the hands of Brendan Bunn. And a second opportunity for Molly to open the score, but he couldn't take it. And Gift Musa challenges Connor Deards well, but concedes a throw inside his own half. See how quickly he can go from attack to defence for Coventry United. Spink launches it forward. Cowley dispossessed by Rob Prinzel. O'Grady punts it forward. Here's Dave Molly. Chest control, but he drifted past that last man, Craig Jones. And offside is the decision by the referee. So we didn't go through the benches before the game. It was very rushed, I've got to say. The bench for Bromsgrove is Jack Wilson, Sam Willis, Guy Clark, who actually signed yesterday, John Pickett and Sean Brain. For Coventry United, Jeff Woodward, Scott Hammond, Aaron Wint, Ryan Quinn, Aaron Opoku. So that's the bench for both sides. Free kick only onto the head of Ben Valance. Try to switch it to Josh O'Grady, but he'll only find Robbie Bunn. Tries to cut in from the left. Bunn, Loveridge, Quainer. Looked at the ball from the left-hand side. It's a good cross from Quainer. Across the face of goal, Valance tries to pick it up at the far post. And O'Grady makes sure that one doesn't cause United any trouble for now as it goes out for a throw. Taken quickly by Roberts. Plays a 1-2 with Bunn. Another 1-2. Bunn chips it towards Roberts and Valance sends that one out for another throw. 10 minutes gone to the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 0, Bromsgrove Sporting 0 is the current score. Live coverage of this match here on CUTV. Don't forget to hit the like button on this video if you are enjoying the commentary. Cross put in and Rob Prince were able to stab the ball away as it headed into the area. Checked in by Dave Molly. Good work from the former Liverpool man. O'Grady punts that one forward. No one there. Directionless from Josh O'Grady. Brendan Bunn to take the goal kick. We do believe that Brendan and Robbie Bunn are brothers. I think they are anyway. It's either that or they're both namesakes. Valance nods the long ball from Bunn towards the byline. O'Grady does keep it in. Good work from the Coventry United man. Valance up line once again. No one waiting and chested back to the goalkeeper by Daniel Morris. I must say that there's no relation to Rich Morris in the Coventry United goal. Bunn blasted away. Looking for Cowley, bounces away from him and into the hands of Morris. The United number 1 back between the sticks. Not the best of starts for his understudy James Bayan in the last couple of games. That awful mistake against Kit Tipton and a few hairy moments on Tuesday against Wilfried. You can't blame him for the goal, but certainly it wasn't the best of performances from Bain in the last couple of matches, so I think United fans will be happy to see Morris back in goal. Bromsgrove head forward, long ball from the back by Quainer, looking for Cowley, and volleyed clear by Rich Morris. That's how you do it. That's how you clear the danger. It falls to Glasgow in the midfield. Rankin forced away, chips it over the defence towards the right side for Brad Jones, just drifts out of play. Well, we'll try and bring you up to date with the rest of the fixtures in the Midland League and the Professional League, so I've got to tell you, there aren't any. No one's kicked off yet. So it's going to be a pretty boring broadcast in terms of results elsewhere.
Come on, Nige, get them going.
Morris ready to punt this one forward. There it goes. Molly will jump for it, beaten in the air. Cowley's offside and can't touch it, and it will fall back to Morris. It's as you were. Morris towards the left-hand side, and that's not the best of kicks. I think Morris will agree with that one. Let's stick from the Bromsgrove fans behind the goal. I've got to say, fair play to Bromsgrove. A lot of fans coming over for today's game. Of course, Bromsgrove are ground sharing at the moment with Worcester City, so we'll be going to the Victoria Ground twice this season, one for Bromsgrove and one for Worcester. Bunn clears his lines from the back. Valance and the Bromsgrove winger Conor Deards both going for the ball, but it's come off Deards last, and Coventry United have the throw in. And in fact, I think the ball's gone down the tunnel towards the bar, and Vance has to go and fetch it. He's got it now, and the throw-in is taken straight to Rich Morris, who's got Plenty of time on his hands as he looks to boot it upfield. He's going to take a little bit more time here as Cowley feigned a run towards him. Morris wasn't moved. It's only as far as Liam Spink. Good challenge made by Craig Reed. Side challenge from Liam Spink. Free kick to Coventry United as Spink takes out Reed from behind. And Reed is not too happy. He's having a word with Rob Prinzel, telling him to get into the area. We've seen Prinzel score this season from areas like this. It's going to be Reed to chip it into the area. Rankin and O'Grady were making themselves available, but it is going to be Reed to take it. The former Newport County striker, signed from League 2 side Newport this season. Reed's ball. Prinzel going at the far post, but it's an easy catch for Bunn. He'll have no worries in catching that one. Bunn rolls it out and plays it towards the left-hand side where Cowley's there, flicks it on. Looking for Robbie Bunn, a great challenge, sliding in. Brad Jones takes it out for a throw, but should be around level with the penalty area. Having a new ball may be required. Yes, indeed. The ball boy has gone over to fetch the ball, but his efforts are in vain as Bromsgrove have thrown another ball on. We're going to take the throw on the far side of the pitch, the unoccupied end of the Butts Park Arena. That side of the ground isn't allowed to be used. There's a few stones behind that little sand there, so obviously we don't want to encourage any stone throwing, I should say. Bunn tries one. It's charged down by Rob Prinzel. Rankin picks it up, plays it back into his area with Brad Jones, fired away from the box. Picked up by Daniel Morris. Quayner can't get to it first. Rankin only as far as Loveridge. And it goes out of play for a Coventry United throw inside their own half. A very even game so far. United with the more chances, 2 chances to 0 so far, but possession-wise it's been quite even. Rankin. Back to Kyle Barnett in the Coventry United defensive area. Back to Morris, back to Jones, to Barnett I should say. Prinzel. Across to Ben Vance. He's got some running to do here. There's some space open for Josh O'Grady. The pass was blocked by Roberts. They got to O'Grady, but a good side challenge made by Ben Valance. Here's Molly. Valance. Chips into the air. It's stayed in, but it doesn't find the nice man. It may find Josh O'Grady. Skewed shot. It's got to give Moose from the edge of the box, and it's cleared. Waste opportunity for Coventry United. Prinzel up rather than out in the centre circle. Glasgow jumps for it, doesn't bring it down. Bromsgrove on the attack. Prinzel seemed to stab into the gut of number 10. Referee says no. Glasgow out wide. Lewis Rankin can get the ball from the right hand side into the area for Craig Reed. He wasn't ready for it. It was a cheeky ball from Rankin. Striding forward is Josh Quayner. Deep into United territory. Jason Cowley. Side steps give Musa. Cowley tries one ambitious, but not great. As it bounces over the blue railings and into the car park, I dare say there's going to be some damage to someone's windscreen. And Rich Morris requesting a new ball. Fired over by the first team coach at Coventry United, Arlington Matthews-Paris. The return of the headband for Coventry United as Rich Morris back in goal. Takes the goal kick. Towards the new sign, Dave Molly beaten in the air. Brought down by Glasgow there for Coventry United. Musa, Molly, will he find a teammate? No, he won't. Finds the boot of a Sporting midfielder. It's met by Rob Prince, who fires it forward to the goalkeeper, Brendan Bunn, for Bromsgrove Sporting. And that's a skewed clearance from Bunn. His brushes are spared by Deards. Roberts back to Deards, and the pass blocked by by Josh O'Grady, I should say. Roberts will take the throw just in front of Terry Anson's dugout. Morris across the back line to Josh Quayner. Long ball forward towards Wade Malley. And it won't reach him. It will go a play for a Coventry United throw on that far side. Brad Jones looking for an option. He's got Barnett there, but he's looking for someone further afield. Jones up line. A swan dive there by the Bromsgrove man to win the ball back, but it's to no avail as Prince will blast it forward and it bounces past Roberts, and O'Grady is through on the left hand side. Can he whip it in? It's Josh O'Grady towards Craig Reed, and it goes through the legs of Reed. Well, he saw some clean contact on the ball from Reed, but sent it home surely. Great position, and Josh O'Grady has wits about him to get onto that loose ball. The Roberts missed it. The third shot to nil, but it remains 0-0 on the scoreline. If you want to keep up this pressure, sooner or later they are going to open the scoring. They want to avenge that 4-2 defeat last time out against Bromsgrove back in March of last year. Of course, United did beat them at their previous home, Spinks Drive. That was before we started here on CUTV, a couple of months before that. Bunn with the goal kick. Musa tries to jump for it. Musa gets on the end of it, only as far as a Bromsgrove man. Cleared by the United defender. Jones has it to Quainer, the left back. Punts it forward, but no one there. And that will go all the way out for a throw-in to Coventry United, deep into their own territory. 20 minutes gone at the Butts Park Arena. A decent start from Coventry United, but still no score. Well, goal scoring was a serious problem on Tuesday night against AS Cowley. Free kick, Coventry United. But he's decided to let Rankin have this one. Reed is a keen set-piece taker. We haven't seen the best of his set-pieces so far, I have to say. We've certainly seen the best of Lewis Rankin. Reed at the far post. Craig Reed. Moley's in the box. The area. If Bromsgrove retain the ball. Loveridge. On the edge of there now, Bromsgrove Sporting laid up to Roberts. Cowley. Towards Loveridge on the left side, and Glasgow gets there. Well, we say simple, they have to be made, those catches. And we've seen instances this season where those catches haven't been made. It's cost Coventry United dear. Barnett forced down another challenge of Wade Malley. Looks a little bit soft, but free kick given. This is the current score. Jones fires it away towards Molly on the edge of the area. Molly jumps for it, beaten in the air by Jones, and fired clear. Vance will bring it back for Coventry United. Prinzel up rather than out. Prinzel nods it to O'Grady on the byline. O'Grady surrounded by green shirts, but tricks his way out of a challenge and puts it through, looking for Craig Reed, and Reed couldn't get to it. And Brendan Bunn is able to grasp that loose ball. Roberts. Hopeful ball for Malley. Malley now with Robbie Bunn. Which is the air from the left-hand side, cleared well by Brad Jones. But once again, Bromsgrove pick up the loose ball. Roberts. Loveridge. Out wide to Quain on the left. Cowley, will he shoot? He may try, he was setting himself up for a shot. Good challenge by Tommy Glasgow, make sure it doesn't happen. Now the counter is on for United. Rankin puts it through, Molly chases, he won't beat Bunn, and Bunn stabs it down that far side for a throw-in. He had no other option there. Ironic cheers from the Coventry United fans, but he had nowhere else to go. It was the only option for Bunn. We're halfway through the first half. Of course, if you are enjoying today's coverage, hit the like button on YouTube, subscribe to CUTV, and leave a comment in the videos, let us know what you think. Brad Jones, chance to whip in from the right hand side. Molly's in there, Molly heads it down. Craig Reed on the end of it. It's Craig Reed, tries one and doesn't get the clearest contact on it. Not the most powerful of shots. Don't know whether it was a bit of a finesse effort there, but it didn't cause Bunn any sorts of issues. Quainer up line looking for Malley. It may just be out of reach of Malley, and it is. Just had a play on that far side. And now a play for a Coventry United throw right in the corner to be taken by Kyle Barnett, who has proved himself to be a standout defender this season. Was a centre-back partner, his usual centre-back partner, Jamie Coleman, serving the final match of his 3-game ban today. He's been up here with us at the media suite at Coventry United. He and Mitch Piggin, who we thought may have been available for today's game. He tried to put some weight on his ankle on Thursday. And it will be a goal kick to be taken by Brendan Bunn. So it remains 0-0. Was Deard, met in the air by Ben Valance. O'Grady and Reed. Seen a bit of contact there from Loveridge, but referee said no.
Come on, United! Come on, United!
Valance. O'Grady. Oh, taken out by Liam Spink. As O'Grady side-footed it towards Gift Musa, a deft little touch, and Spink comes barging in that slide challenge. Well, let's just say, I don't think that tickled. And the referee, in fact, is calling over Liam Spink, and we could be about to see the first yellow card of the match. He did look a little bit cynical. Coventry United articles, some of them from myself, on the website, so go and have a look at half-time. Free kick was taken by Lewis Rankin. You have to stacking that far post on the edge of the penalty area. Rankin looks for Barnett to the far post towards Rob Prinzel, couldn't control, and Bunn comes out and catches that ball as it was about to go out of play for, it would have been a goal kick, so Bunn may as well left it.
Come on, United!
So half an hour gone to Park Arena. It still remains 0. The game seems to have slowed down a little bit in the last 5 minutes. Deard, Quainer tried to return the ball, did Liam Spink, but Gift Musa is taken out, and it will be a free kick to Coventry United as the Red and Greens tried to get on the counter. And Rich Morris will come over to take the goal kick. So it's it is a free kick. In fact, no, Brad Jones has told him, no, this is mine. Jones fires clear towards Molly on the edge of the area. Molly gets his head in it. Handball claims. Coventry United faithful, but the referee doesn't want to know. It's fired out of play by Bromsgrove man, and Coventry United have a throw deep into Roosler's territory. Valance to take, Rankin support as well as Dave Molly. Here is Molly, returns the ball to Valance. Molly makes the overlap. Dave Molly tries to get on the end of it, but beaten to the ball. It's kept in though. Rankin able to retrieve the ball. Tommy Glasgow takes it around one man. Glasgow forced towards the left hand side where Ben Valance is waiting. Valance towards the far post. Craig Reed over the head of Reed. And Quainer clears. And Gift Musa barges into Wade Mays, a little bit physical. Referee says no foul, and United go again with Josh O'Grady. Stopped on the right hand side of the area by a rather forceful Josh Quainer, and once again the referee is consistent at least. He doesn't give a foul for that one. So the referee allowing a little bit of physicality. It's nice to see. Haven't had a shot on goal so far. The Coventry United have been limited to just 3 attempts. Here's Musa in the midfield, switch towards the right hand side. Josh O'Grady, Rankin and O'Grady have swapped sides. O'Grady now on the right hand side. O'Grady stopped by 2 Bromsgrove players. It's forced back into Barnett in the defence. Morris strides forward unopposed, outside of his area. He's challenging Cowley. Go on, come at me, bro, come at me. Cowley says, no, I'm not going to be doing that. The goal kick taken. Glasgow handball. Glasgow's got away with that one. It's going to be the captain, Craig, to take this free kick, I believe. In fact, Jones is going to leave it. It's going to be Quainer. Weird thing, both Coventry United captains are called Craig. United have got Craig Reed. Bromsgrove have got Craig Jones. Quainer with a driven free kick towards the right hand side. It's met easily by Musa. And the spot bed service of the Bromsgrove midfielder. United do come away with the ball. Barnett now out wide with Josh O'Grady. Good progress being made by Coventry United. O'Grady, a stop by Quainer. Referee says free kick on the right hand corner of the box. A surging run stopped by Quainer illegally, putting his body. Rob Prinzel flashes across the face of goal from Lewis Rankin. Didn't reach Prinzel in the end. A good chance wasted once again by Coventry United. So with 10 minutes to go until half time, we're going to be taking a short break at half time for a quick cup of tea. So make sure to have a look at our latest coverage here on CUTV during the break. You don't have to look for a new live stream in the second half like you have to do for the away matches. We're just going to be muting the microphone for 10 minutes while we have a quick. The right hand side, O'Grady will keep that in. I think O'Grady was counting a free kick. He didn't get one. As soon as he knew he wasn't going to get one, he just simply left it. And we can see a couple of Coventry Bears fans making their way into the. Make sure it doesn't reach O'Grady and puts it out of play for a throw on that far side. Jones isn't happy for some reason. Maybe he was questioning whether the options were there. Jones throw up line towards Molly, easily met by Quainer. But Jones will pick it up again for poor passing in the midfield by Bromsgrove. Glasgow switches the play rather poorly, it's got to be said. The feet. Glasgow tries to clear only as far as Bunn. And Prinzel clears once again on the edge of his own penalty area. O'Grady forward to Tommy Glasgow. He needs some options here. Puts it out wide to O'Grady again. You have made some progress now. Musa. Jones in space on the right. Musa doesn't see him. And a poor pass from Musa, and Rob Prinzel with a crucial challenge to stop the run. It's put through, and that's offside. That's offside against Cowley. Well, the attempted ball was put through towards Cowley in the centre circle. It got past Prinzel. Cowley would have had a clean run towards the goal. Prinzel stopped that. But now a second attempt was put through towards Cowley. It got to Cowley, but it was just offside. And I've got to say, from where I'm standing, it didn't look offside. I think Bromsgrove have been hard done to there. Rob Prinzel to take the free kick. Moley. He's being held by Jones. Referee doesn't want to know. Long ball from the back by Aaron Roberts. Only falls as far as Rich Morris. Since then, it's just quite of a slow match. Long ball from Craig Reed only as far as Roberts. Cowley. Loveridge. Bromsgrove retain the ball with Robbie Bunn. Attempt to charge from Glasgow, doesn't work. Now to Aaron Roberts out wide as they look to break into the United half once again. Jason Cowley down on the edge of the box. Ironic cheers